Welcome to Fukaira channel. Soon is Ramadan's feast, so happy feast. And for this occasion I thought of making a healthy version of the feast cookies. So I used some healthy alternatives which I would like to share with you, and I will also make the applesauce, which is one of the ingredients of these cookies. So let's start. To make these cookies I needed applesauce, and I preferred to make it by myself, and I show you how did I make it. I needed 2 apples. I peeled them, cut them, and in a pot I put a little bit of water, and then I added the apple and put it on the stove to cook and until it's softened. After that I mashed it and the applesauce is ready. So simple, so easy. You can put it in a jar and then put it in the fridge. It can last for 7 days. But I used it in the cookies I'm making now. For the cookies, I try to use more healthy alternatives. So for the flour, I needed 2 cups of flour. I tried to have one of them as integral flour. How can you know it's integral? You can check on the package. You will find a number. The big number indicates less processing and more fibers. So 2 cups of flour. One of them is integral flour or full grain flour. I also used coconut sugar because coconut sugar has a little bit of vitamins and minerals such as iron, potassium. Also, coconut sugar has fiber, so it doesn't get absorbed in the blood fast. So I needed about half a cup of coconut sugar. You can use, if you don't have coconut sugar or you want to use other alternatives, you can check the other video I made about the sweeteners. We add the flour and the sugar, mix them together. Then we add the half cup of butter and cup of applesauce. The butter I'm using is vegan. It has no dairy products, and also it has no saturated oils, so it's more healthy. If you want the cookies to be more soft, you can add more butter, so like 1 cup of butter and then half cup of applesauce. And we mix all this together, we get the dough. I covered it and then I put it in the fridge for about 1 or 2 hours, and then it's ready to be shaped in whatever shape you want. I have lots of tools for this, and I like this part. This is the fun part of making the cookies. So I made different shapes. I also have stamps. So I have smiley face. And if you don't have any of those tools, you can just use a cup, or you can shape them by your hands, or maybe a fork. I shaped them and then I put them in the oven 180 degrees for about 20 minutes. When the cookies are out of the oven and they cool down, then we can start adding jam or the dark chocolate. I prefer dark chocolate because it's more healthy. This is 70% dark chocolate. I melt it, as you can see, on a pot of hot water and then used it to decorate the cookies. And voila, bon appetit! I hope you like this video. If you think it's useful somehow, then please give it a thumb up in the YouTube. And if you are not following me on my Facebook page, then please do. I'm also available on Instagram. And happy feast!